Hello, and welcome back for round 2 in the I can never say that right. Alphabetizing of my Blu-rays. So, something happened whilst I was working over the week. A friend brought some movies that she had borrowed back, and luckily enough, one of them was Mad Max, but 2 of them are in letters we've already done. So, we have Crimson Peak, which was one of the more theatrical horror movies lately. Very gorgeous. And Big Eyes. This is actually an amazing film. It tells the story of Walter Keane, and there's a famous painter who took credit for his wife's paintings. His famous person who took credit for his wife's paintings. This movie is amazing. I highly suggest you watch it. So let's put them in their rightful place. Big Eyes will go here. And Crimson Peak, Crimson Peak, Crimson Peak, Crimson Peak, 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 Crimson, Crimson Peak is a film in the horror genre. Crimson Peak. Crazies. It will go after the crazies. So let's do D. The films I took out to make space for C and D are Jarhead, The Day After Tomorrow, Underworld, Awakening, Ghost Ship, and Law Abiding Citizen. So let's just move those over. We're looking for D's now. D's. And you can't quite see. We have Ocean's 12. Phone booths, lots of P's. No real D's though. D's. Shutter Island. Shutter. Here we go. Our first D. The Divide. This movie will test your mental strength. It is about. This is a movie I suggest too. Amazing. It's about Koreans, I think, nuking America, and a set of people who live together in an apartment, different tenants, seek shelter in the basement of the building where the landlord has been building a bomb shelter because he's crazy or conspiracy theorist. And it's about the human psyche and the divide between sane and the insane. Might have to hold the camera. I hope it's not too crazy. Or maybe I just put it on my computer. All right. So I'm just trying to find a best angle here. What if I turn the light on my phone on and just sort of have it? So, sorry about this. Okay. We have the divide. Quarantine. Knock knock. Trick or treat. Here we go. Dodgeball. This movie is hilarious. I really enjoy Vince Vaughn in lots of everything he does. Here we have Drag Me to Hell, a classic horror redone. This movie was pretty solid, actually. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, and it delivered. Here we go. Devil. Somewhat of a letdown, but it was still pretty enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's amazing or anything, but it's a fun watch. Any movie where it pits people in like a very small area together. Okay. D. We're going down now. Down where the phone is illuminating everything. I will hold it. Hopefully I don't shake too much. I apologize if it's too shaky. We have Hurt Locker, Fight Club, The Equalizer. Silver Linings Playbook. That's a good movie. All right. we found The Dark Knight and Dawn of the Dead, which ASMR Gaming News brought up in my previous video. He had just finished watching it, and I was replying to him saying that it is one of the more solid remakes of an old property. Definitely a must watch if you're into that thing. Maybe you're not, maybe you are. So, that's all the D's. Now let's alphabetize them. We have the divide. Okay. Dark. Definitely dark first. And then Dawn of the Dead. Then I can't see. I keep doing it off of the webcam. We'll do Devil. Oh shoot. I'm doing this setting up backwards now. And then after Devil is the Divide. And then obviously Dodgeball and Drag Me to Hell. So not all of these will fit up here. So let's see. Two of them. Well, that was more difficult than I thought it would be. Alright. So we've done the D's, let's do the E's. E's. I feel like the E's would be easy. If that's not a shitty enough joke, I'll try to find a different one. Okay, priest. Peas, man, the peas are lit. There's gonna be so many peas. Okay, here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, O. Ender's Game. This was a sleeper hit. Oh my gosh. I missed a D. The Day After Tomorrow. So let's take Drag Me to Hell off the top. Oops, I'm sorry about that. And D, A, so take some more out of the way. Okay. Ender's Game. We had Ender's Game. And now we have, boom, The Exorcist. Probably one of the most profound films in history. Just for what it did for the horror genre. It blew everyone away. It gave them something they had never seen before in a time that they didn't think that stuff could be done. So we need ease. Ease. I don't see any ease down here. Oops. I just did a whole row and didn't even show you guys. Anyway, we're down here now. I see the equalizer and D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Where are we? Everest. This was actually a pretty good film. It's told the true story of an attempt to reach the summit, and it actually is a true story, and it tells you at the end of the film the real people and what they did, and some of the casting was pretty bang on. Alright, I think that's it. Not much ease. This video may be shorter than the last. We're gonna do F, and then I have to call it quits. It's pretty late here. So, we're gonna go, Ender's Game. Then we're gonna go Equalizer. Then we'll do Everest. Then we'll do Exorcist. So, Ender's Game. Then Equalizer. Excited for the sequel. Then Everest. And then The Exorcist. Alright, let's look for F's now. So in this stack that's been off camera, we have Skyline, Saw, Skyline, Saw 7, and Saw 6. Underworld, Jarhead, Ghost Ship, and Law-Abiding Citizen, plus Mad Max. And then up here, way at the top, you have Last Stand, Legion, Interstellar, Sphere, The Purge, Need for Speed, and Star Trek, so no F's. And there won't be any F's at the top or at the start of this row. So, let's begin here. first culprit. Fast 5. And the original, The Fast and the Furious. Alright, what do we have? And then we have Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, which is the third movie in the franchise. Final Fantasy Advent Children. Frickin' love this movie. And then we have nothing else here. However, down below, Fight Club, Final Destination 5. I actually just bought this, and the other 4 movies are coming in the mail as well. Where are you? Here we go. Fast and Furious. This is number 4. Fast and Furious. And we have Too Fast, Too Furious, which is the second film. And I still need to buy Fast 6 and 7. And here we have Friday the 13th, the remake. Or the reboot. They are rebooting it again this year. Surprise, surprise. So I think I already have them in the correct order. Which is Fast and the Furious. Oops, no they're not. So it's, let me see how I can do this. It's the first Fast and the Furious. Remember, we're doing franchises in the film order. And then, after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have Final Fantasy, Advent Children, Fight Club. These should be flipped around. Then Final Destination should go before Final Fantasy. And when I get Final Destination, the 4-pack, it will go before this one. And then obviously Friday the 13th at the end. So there's not enough room. those are all in now. So let's just put these back in any random order. And that will make the next video GHI. Maybe a little more fun. Okay, my scars on my hands aren't healing very well. It's getting very dry. If that's a bother, too bad, so sad. Alright, so I will kill the video now and finish off with saying I have some big plans in the future. I have a lot of work on my table for the channel, for ASMR and how ASM Regular is going to carve my path. So if you've made it this far, please take heed, be ready, and keep your eyes out, keep your ears ready for some more news about a Patreon. And we're going to have a lot of content between you and I. I have got a lot of things in the process. Now, here's one of the reasons. I'll explain one reason. I'll explain a couple of reasons why I want to do this. And then I'll explain it all at the start of my next video. So if you haven't made it this far, you'll at least get it next time. First of all, I hate YouTube ads. I find them to be a cheap shot. It's like YouTube is selling out, and they're trying to give me a cut of money, which is extremely small. I'm talking like $1.50 a month. And I want to be making more steady content for you guys. But the thing is, the path I've chosen is difficult to be steady because of how much work digital sculpting takes. But I have found a method that will get you to take a bit of ownership in the content instead of me just, spitting out a video for you to watch. It'll be something that you have a piece of and can take a piece home with. Because my end game is similar to that of ASMR chess. The ASMR universe should be larger than it is. Not in a public eye, but as a whole, it should be understood and accepted more. And there's people like Whispers Red who are doing a wonderful job of being an advocate for ASMR. But I also would like to push the way users interact with the creator a little further. And you're going to be able to direct content into my videos and download content for your use. So I'll explain it next video a little bit more, and hopefully it goes over well. I don't actually expect everyone to just drop money. If I'm going to be doing this, I want to also push it in that direction, just to help myself a little bit and help you. And I don't like the way, I don't like the middleman of YouTube for financing. It's very dirty. I don't think content these days, be it with advertising everywhere, I don't think it should be on subscribed content. I find that aggressive and annoying. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Bye bye.